Hello everyone, this is Leela Boominathan. I believe that there is a tremendous amount of joy in learning and teaching. It is one of the most satisfying part of our business when we see people in our community grow and fulfill their dreams, especially when the growth comes through the skills that we have transferred to them. Today, we will discuss how you can become a fantastic trainer and conduct successful trainings. I will begin with saying that a good trainer is always prepared, interactive, and authentic. We have a complete roadmap for you that will guide you through what you need to do before, during, and after your training sessions. Let's start with the activities before the training. Invite people to your training session. You can use pre-prepared digital invitations. Before you deliver the training, prepare well. Go through the PowerPoint carefully and read the trainer's notes to the slides. And during the session, facilitate the training. Be interactive and share examples and encourage participation. What to do immediately after the training? Recognize them. People really love diplomas. It's a great way to recognize the efforts and achievements. 3 to 7 days after the training. Ensure that you follow up. Here, you can share reminders of the key learnings. We will now discuss this flow in detail. A training session starts before the actual event itself. It starts with your invitation. This is where you create excitement, set the tone, and prepare people for what to expect. Set a recurring time. Decide on a set day and time every week and dedicate it for training sessions. Create buzz. Send a save the date. Say things like, are you ready to discover a whole new way of driving your business? Details to follow. Personalize your invitation. Sending a generic invitation to hundreds of people may be quick, but it gives much lower response. Allocate a little extra time to invite and watch the magic happen in the session. Set expectations. Communicate the 3 main learnings. In this training, we will really focus on and give the highlights of the training. Then, you can also say, be prepared to share your story and learn from your peers in this special Oriflame Academy training. Convey an urgency. Don't miss out. Communicate that the training will be something special and that they don't want to miss out on. Wow, so many people are joining already. Let me know by 4 p.m. if you are going to attend, as I may have to add an additional date. Make people feel valued and welcome. Jenny, I can't wait to see you on this training. We will get so much from it and I would love to get your feedback afterwards. Create a sense of community. In this training, we will learn together about how we can. Like here, you can talk about call to action from the training. While preparing for the training, you will have to keep a few things in your mind. Plan your time. Go through the training and estimate the time it will take to present. Try not to exceed the duration of time you communicated in your invitation. Next, understand the takeaways of each chapter and training as a whole. What are the 3 key actions you want your attendees to take after completion? Review activities. Learn the rules for the activities as you are familiar with it. Plan to interact. Look over the training and make notes of places where you can interact, where you can ask questions, share stories and experiences. Prepare stories. Bring your own stories and testimonials. It will make the training more personal and relevant. Or ask someone from your team to share. Count on being flexible. An activity may take longer than you expected depending on the group. That's fine, and you can always catch up somewhere along the way. Create a relaxed atmosphere. Make people feel comfortable and welcome from the start with your invitation. In offline trainings, consider the space you use, how you use the seating arrangements, if you will have refreshments on hand, etc. Make people feel included. The participants are the 50% of the training. Make them aware of it. Ask them to contribute and share their own experiences and examples. Support a fun and relaxed atmosphere. Create a sense of community where participants can get to know one another and enjoy learning together. Give a chance to prepare. Before each video, explain what they will see and say something like, "I would love you to watch this video, concentrate on these points," etc. This way, when you ask questions afterwards, they will feel like they have a response prepared. Get people talking. Say a few words after each video like, "Wow, isn't that amazing? Do you like it? This was so interesting. Did you guys know that? Guys, wasn't the beginning of the story amazing? What was your favorite part?" Ask questions throughout the training. Active minds are more receptive to learning new things. For example, you have been such a wonderful audience so far, but I feel I'm the only one talking. I'm sure you'd also want to jump and share something from your side. Take breaks. Don't hesitate to take breaks, especially if you see your audience is losing focus. Take 5 to 10 minutes breaks to refresh their minds. No silly questions or wrong answers. And never shoot down a wrong answer or comment from your participant. Instead, help them to shape it into the correct one. This builds confidence in the person who was brave enough to answer and encourages others to feel confident to participate. If you shoot down an answer, it will shoot down the conversation. You could say, "Be assured your answer or your story does not have to be perfect. We are all here to help you improve it." In every training, you will find a bunch of activities and interaction slides. They are there to make sure that your trainings are as engaging and practical as possible. The benefits of the activities are they build engagement, they keep audience focused and ready to interact, they promote learning by doing, builds up confidence because people are in a safe place to practice their skills. People exchange experiences, findings, best practice. When it comes to running the activities, do it 2, 3, 4 times if necessary. Think how you would complete the activity. Think and remember how you would answer the activity and questions yourself, or how you involve yourself into a discussion. Some tips for you. Make it sound fun. Tell all the benefits of the activity. Read it loud and ask if any clarification is needed. Give examples, your own ideas. Encourage interaction. Throughout, say that there are no wrong answers or ideas. We are all here to learn. Take a look at some practicalities you need to keep in mind when running an online training. Make sure you have a good lighting in front of you, not behind. You can use a ring light. You want people to clearly see you. This is essential for product training. Have a simple and uncluttered background. Practice what you are going to say. The more comfortable you are with what you want to say, the more confident you will sound. Set up the camera. Make sure you are comfortable with the camera. Prepare the product and other materials to display. Go through what to display. Reorganize so it is easy for you to reach everything. Cameras on. Encourage engagement by having cameras on for activities and key moments. Engage and interact with the audience. Keep fun. Use props to illustrate key stories and ingredients and encourage people to share their ways of educating and selling. Try emoji votes to involve your audience and drive engagement. Use the chat facility. Give one of your team members the responsibility to manage the chat function and Q&As. Recognize. Congratulate the participants on completing the training. Give the certificates and encourage them to keep it on their desks. Tell them to put their knowledge into work right away. Follow up. If you know you won't finish in time, give the content that you haven't covered as a special project after the training, which keeps learning ongoing. Offer a prize for the first person to respond. Stay in touch. Ask a few of your participants if they would give you a feedback on your presentation. This makes them feel special. Continue to stay in touch with your participants and show your support. Learn from experience. Take into account the feedback you received and be sure to notice what you did well so you can replicate that in future. We all know the importance of preparing and communicating the activity calendar. Incorporating your training there will nurture the culture of learning new skills. You and your community will be more efficient in promoting trainings. Remember, every training improves activity as well. Some important tips while planning your calendar. Training should occur systematically so that your community is well informed about the trainings and invite as many people as possible. Training should be standard so that your team can get familiar with them, used to them, feel comfortable about them, and also run them on their own. Consider catalog period, company plans, holidays, ongoing qualifications and their time period, etc. so that you don't have to change your plans during the campaign. Make sure you plan both the business as well as beauty training every month. Very important thing to remember, during recruitment campaign, focus on maximum number of new people and in the following period on training them. Always set a training calendar together with your team. Take some time and think what kind of skills are needed most in your community right now. Provide a training that will help your community members to reach their new levels. Leverage on people's skills. Who from your team can help to conduct trainings with you? Remember, keep in mind the roadmap of successful training. Prepare, conduct and facilitate and follow up. The invitation will set the right tone. Lastly, I would just say one thing. Is there anyone you admire as a presenter? Someone who's excellent with his or her trainings and really makes an impact on the audience? Do you think they always had the skill? Of course not. They had learned and practiced. And so you can. Yes, you can do it.